The indictment occurred last Friday, November 12th, but was just announced today. GAJO was arrested at his Barragata body shop on January 13th of this year on charges of selling crystal methamphetamine, the drug known as ice. But formal charges in court were never brought against him until now. It is unclear why the GUAM AG waited so long before seeking the indictment. An earlier plea agreement is not mentioned, and the charges in this indictment are more severe. GAJO is facing 2 counts of possession with intent to distribute a Schedule II controlled substance as a first-degree felony, each charge carrying a maximum of 20 years in jail on conviction. That is not what GAJO agreed to in a January 14th plea deal that was negotiated by his then defense attorney, Curtis Van de Velde, with Chief Prosecuting Attorney Phil Tydinko. GAJO had called Van de Velde after his arrest to ask the attorney to represent him, and all 3 signed the plea agreement, but it was never filed with the court. That plea agreement would have allowed GAJO to plead guilty only to a charge of possession of ice as a third-degree felony, and he would spend no time in jail, a far better deal than the current charges GAJO now faces, which could land him behind bars for 40 years. The wisdom of that plea agreement has been questioned by Assistant U.S. Attorney Karen Johnson, who called it illegal. Assistant U.S. Attorney Johnson has already taken control of about $137,000 in cash that GUAM police seized during the raid on GAJO's body shop, and Johnson is still trying to get back the $30,000 in cash paid to Van de Velde for the plea agreement he negotiated for GAJO. All of that money alleged drug proceeds, and all of it taken from a stack of tires inside GAJO's body shop, which GAJO turned over to investigators that night only after he had signed the plea agreement. In exchange for the deal he got, GAJO in the plea agreement made numerous promises of cooperation, including agreeing to provide information about drug dealing and to reveal what he knew of a 1998 murder. Attorney Curtis Van de Velde today declined to comment on the indictment. GAJO's new attorney, David Lujan, is off island and unavailable. GAJO is scheduled for arraignment next Monday, November 22nd at 10 a.m. in the Superior Court. Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.